The Academic Art of Riding, Jacquie Billington. I live in England, about halfway between these two places, but my house is a bit more modern and it's got a roof. I think that the love for horses really matters, and I've always loved them. I used to draw them as soon as I could pick up a pencil, and I drew them everywhere. I think that love is only the beginning though. I rode at riding schools as a child, and then we had loan ponies, but I was 20 before I bought my own horse. I named him Harry, and he came from a meat dealer. I had no saddle and I had disasters every time I rode him, but I loved him, of course. I love the way that the Academic Art of Riding looks back at historical training. I visited Bolsover Castle last year, and this was the home of William Cavendish, who wrote a splendid book named The New Method and Extraordinary Invention to Dress Horses and Work Them According to Nature in 1667. The knights of old had horses whose training mattered a lot to them. Whole countries were won or lost on their backs. I love the way that studying is important in Academic Art of Riding, looking at both the old masters' texts and modern research findings. I love the way that the physical scientific understanding of the equine body is taken seriously. I love that equine biomechanics are taught by Academic Art of Riding, which helps improve our own observational skills, identify problems, and it makes sense of the training. Personally, I've always been fascinated by the science of equine behaviour, so I have actively studied this for a long time, and I apply positive reinforcement approaches to my training sessions and handling. It's a really good fit to add positive reinforcement to Academic Art of Riding, I think. I also am interested in the study of ethology. Wild horses can tell us so much about the behavioural needs of our domesticated horses. I like to try to provide a horse-friendly habitat with enriched environment and a little bit closer to how the horses would be living naturally when they're living in optimal conditions, as training begins a long time before we go in the arena. I love the way that rider biomechanics is taught in Academic Art of Riding. Somehow, what's taught by them makes total sense both to me and my horses. I really like using good quality equipment, as it makes the training experience so much more pleasurable. As a sculptor, art is obviously very dear to my heart, so a horse must always keep their beauty. I value academic and practical skill qualifications highly, with so much confusion amongst the smoke and mirrors internet trainers. It's reassuring to feel confident about the calibre of the Academic Art of Riding training, the quality of the assessments there, and the visible evidence you can see in your own horses in their training. I remain curious and open-minded, and I love studying, so I'm really happy to be a geek. I love the way that each of the Academic Art of Riding trainers or the squires, they retain their own unique identities. They have different training styles and they use their own words. They're not clones. They're allowed variability within the Academic Art of Riding ethics, within intelligent collaboration, friendly discussion, and brain pooling being actively encouraged. One of my greatest pleasures is seeing the positive changes being made in the bodies and minds of the horses over time, due to the application of the Academic Art of Riding training coupled with positive reinforcement. Eurolita, she's my dearly beloved squire test horse. She's a PRE who is an unhandled broodmare in Spain, imported at short notice, aged 6. Her progression from young dark grey mare living in Spain to a frightened, newly imported in-foal mare through to her foaling here, and slow training development using Academic Art of Riding and positive reinforcement, transforming her into the beautiful and educated white grey horse she now is, has been pure joy. My horse family matters to me a lot, and I remain fascinated with how academic art of riding and positive reinforcement can adapt for each one with their idiosyncratic needs, and it avoids the formulaic or the one-size-fits-all ideology. I think that the academic art of riding by Bent Branderup is like a family too, a family of like-minded, skilled, educational and sincere horse people. In the end, the only thing that really matters to me is how the horses feel about me and what I do with them and what they think about the training process. It can take the time it takes, as anything forced will never be beautiful, and the horses define what feels forced. I love the way that Bent isn't in a hurry to train humans to train their horses, and I love that the slowly and gently trained horses and humans retain what they learn and become independent, secure and quietly confident individuals. Time is a generous gift. The beauty of academic art of riding is that it was born out of Bent's own love and desire to heal a particular very broken horse. And it's not about creating flashy, spectacular movements and causing dramatic developments or achieving competitive accolades or demanding the unquestioning obedience of the horse. It's all about using classical dressage, applied modern equine sciences, overlaid with biomechanical understanding for the horse and rider, and delivered with close attention to a high ethical standard, with kindness for the horses' sakes. Academic art of riding is more concerned about impressing the horses than impressing the social media friends, and that, I think, is very important. Thank you.